Close to Kids of Denver is something that I hold close to my heart, and I always will.
They truly stick by their word. Change a life, clothe a child, and that's exactly what they did. They changed my children's life, and they changed mine. 3 years ago, I was involved in a car accident. A lady had ran a stop sign and she totaled my car, and the children were in the car with me. My oldest son and I had to endure physical therapy for almost a year, and my youngest daughter suffered psychological issues.
I'd owned a home, 2 cars, 4 kids and a dog, so I really went to work every day 8 to 5. I had that dream set, worked hard for a lot of years to accomplish that. I went to work one day and my job was gone.
It was a pretty rough period that seemed to have lasted about 5 years and really took a stump in our financial situation. You never know when life is going to take a turn.
And then it got to the point where the kids were in the same shoes for 2 years. And my daughter started to wear my clothes. And I had to pin the boys' pants up with pins because they were either too big or too small. So that in itself is what led me back to Close to Kids of Denver.
That looks cool, man, if you look at this.
The mission of Close to Kids of Denver is to provide free, new or quality use clothing to low-income students in Denver County. We're here year-round for the families.
Many in a very desperate situation and needing to find some source of hope, and even though it may be clothing, it really is significant for them.
Yeah, I'm searching for my brother because he needs help.
And the wardrobe that the family gets is a week's worth of clothing. They'll pick out 5 shirts, 4 bottoms, so that could be pants, shorts, skirts. Then they also get 5 pairs of underwear, 5 pairs of socks, a pair of shoes, and a coat.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out which one of these I'm going to get.
Each child can get up to 5 extra items. And then each family can shop twice a year. We are really the only place where a family can shop for the clothing. It's a store.
Just their expressions. They were so happy to be there. They had a chance to pick out what they wanted. My youngest, the baby girl, she was so ecstatic. I think she took maybe close to 2 hours because she thought everything fit her.
The stuff that I leave here with is either lightly worn or brand new, and it doesn't even look like I've been to a clothing bag. And that to me feels like success. And when I feel that way, they operate that way.
You wouldn't think getting a new pair of shorts or a shirt would be super exciting, but the kids love it. And every time I talk to the families afterwards, they're so thankful.
We don't realize how much clothing plays a part in self-esteem and just motivation.
And that's our goal. For these kids to feel good about themselves and they want to go to school.
We are a uniform school, so it is difficult for them not only to be able to find uniforms, but also sometimes the finances to purchase them. So Close to Kids has now been making uniforms more available, and that has really answered this big need that we have.
You found shoes?
And for them to come home to the house, try them on again, fashion show for their mother, it's quite something to see. But it makes me happy to see that they're happy. They're covered with clothing, they're covered with shoes at a time that was really needed.
The second you get here, everyone is so welcoming and it's just a great environment. The families are set up with a personal shopper and they really help the families find what they need. And so it's such a great experience.
So I do think it makes a difference that people know that we're here to help them when they need it.
And I've had kids that have come up and have said, thanks for helping my mom, or sorry, thanks for helping us get this. So it means a lot.
My husband is working full-time, I'm working full-time. We're all back in action. It did take us a while to get on our feet, but I don't know what I would have done without Close to Kids because of the financial situation that we had at the time.
The way they've touched my lives and my children's lives are never forgotten. Never. So thank you.